Hello everybody, welcome to this week's vlog. It's about a little after 10. I just got out the shower because we just kind of recently got back from my quote-unquote birthday party. It's not till, my actual birthday's not till Saturday, but my family, this was the only relatively close time to my birthday that we could actually all get together was tonight. So we celebrated. So we got a few more things, most of which I kind of knew what was coming. So I'm going to start off with the one I don't have in here. Is my aunt, uncle, and my two cousins. They got me some Pokemon socks, which are in the laundry room because I am one of the people who washes their clothes once they buy them because it's kind of gross if you just buy clothes and then put them on. But they also got me this little thing, which is it was sealed too, but I think they said they got it at a garage sale. So it's a little Leatherman tool and little flashlight. I think this might be a UV light to see like uranium glass. Little keychain lanyard thing. I picked that up at a garage sale. Like I said, it was like factory sealed. They got it at a garage sale. They got my cousin got me this. This is a 5-year anniversary edition of Oblivion for the 360, and this is complete, by the way. I won't be able to show you all of it, but you open it up. It's got both of the game discs required, the booklet, the map, and behind the map it has which I didn't know came with the 5th anniversary edition, it has the bonus features DVD. All in there. At a garage sale. I think my cousin picked it up for like $5. And for some reason, I'm completely happy with this. They also gave me $100. That was from my aunt, uncle, and cousins. From my other aunt, I got I'm gonna go looking shopping on here. So I got me a $50 Amazon gift card. Probably gonna buy some more movies or manga, or if for some reason Amazon sells single Yu-Gi-Oh cards, I might buy some. Might try to find Red Eyes Dragoon, some Red Eyes Fusions, and some of the other Dark Magician stuff I need. But that was from my other Amazon card. From my grandma, I got, which is also in my wallet, which I was gonna cash when I got home, but apparently my banking account has been disabled, and hopefully not my whole savings account. So we're gonna have to go in tomorrow. But she gave me a check for $200. Now I know what you're saying. What? That's crazy. I don't know if I've said this before, but my grandma, especially after my grandpa died, has been very much, because my grandpa, before the cancer took over his mind, he started losing his motor functions, his memory, his everything. For retirement plan, everything, he made sure everything was transferred for my grandma. My grandma is pretty good off when the money comes in every month. But ever since my grandma passed, she's always been using that money for not just her grandkids, but for, everybody. My mom, my aunts, my uncle, like I said, me, my other cousins, Because like I've said before, my grandma paid for my therapy for the longest time before some shenanigans happened with one of my other, I guess it's great uncle, because it was my grandpa's, great step aunt. I don't know how it works, because it was the problem. I don't know how it got to this, but the problem was with my grandpa's youngest brother's second wife. So that's like I said, I think that's like my great step aunt, I think is how that inaugurates in the family. Anyway, so we had to stop paying for it. But she paid for my therapy. My cousin needed some, because their insurance didn't fully cover LASIK, so my grandma helped pay for the rest of that. So my grandma has been very, I'm going to use this money, of course, to buy the stuff I need to stay, feed myself and feed us when we come up. But for the most part, she's been, I'm going to spend the money on you guys because you're younger than me. And she keeps saying she's going to die soon. But we don't want you to die soon, Grandma. We love you. Please don't die soon. But she gave me a check for $200. We're going to go figure out what the heck is going on with my bank. my savings account. Hopefully it's still open. It's just a mobile app thing, so I can just I guess get a new mobile app login. I don't know how that's going to work. I'm hoping it's just that, and I don't need to unfreeze my savings account, but I'm going to go put that check in savings when that gets there. And then a surprise, I thought the other stuff I showed you yesterday was kind of a combo from my mom and stepdad, even though it was just me and my mom shopping. But they went to the store last night, and my stepdad was feeling generous, and so my mom sent me a picture of the movie rack in Walmart and said, okay, and my stepdad said, I'll get you 3 movies, so I kind of knew these were coming too. Which is kind of crazy, 3 movies, because movies are expensive nowadays. I'm like, you sure? And they're like, yeah. So from my stepdad, I got on Blu-ray complete season of, I should say series, because it's only 1 season, even though there were talks for a season 2. I don't think there is, but Dragon Ball Daima on Blu-ray. Both Kill Bill, The Whole Bloody Affair, unrated. Now I'm going to say something controversial about this, because it's true but not true. I've never technically seen these movies before, but I have. But not the actual versions. If you're old enough like me, because I'm almost 30, you remember there was a TV channel back in the day called Spike TV. And it was called the Channel for Men, which was a little weird. But they've showed Kill Bill Volume 1 and 2 a lot on that channel. But even though it was the channel for men, it was still cable television. So they had to, censor the violence, the language, cut scenes, cut parts of the movie. So while technically, yes, I have seen the Kill Bills, but I have seen the TV versions, which are very heavily censored and everything. I've never actually really seen the actual movies, if that makes sense. So I have, but I haven't, because I haven't seen the actual movies, but I've seen the TV versions of the movies, which I'm confused on how they even allowed these movies on TV in the first place without, I guess, how they did the super heavy censoring and everything. So, I mean, this is on 4K too, and it is both of them. So, and then the final one, I've heard is really good. I like horror movies. I don't watch them often because no one else besides me really likes horror movies, and plus, I'm single, so I don't have a girlfriend to watch them with. But I've heard really good things. So, got new, recently released Obsession. So, yeah, I'm actually really excited to watch this. And that's kind of it for my birthday. I am probably, with the cash I got, the $100, and plus what I still have left over, because I was going to spend it the other day, my mom finally, but because I have some more, but she bought everything, so I'm thinking of going back to GameStop and pre-ordering the Kingdom Hearts thing. Maybe look at a few more games, but at least for sure pre-order the Kingdom Hearts stuff for PS5, the remake of all the ones coming to PS5. If I don't get any games, I might go back to the card shop, and I don't know if I'll get exactly this set. I'm hoping I'll have enough time I can look actually through their singles more thoroughly for the stuff I want, but I might get a Chaos Origin box, because that has the new Sacred Beast stuff. Or, I doubt they would get it in a couple of days, but if they just somehow magically have a Rarity 5 collection booster box, I'm gonna get that, because I can find a Dragoon in there. Plus I can find more Ash Blossoms and stuff in there too. So, we'll see. I know we gotta go up tomorrow. Like I said, I don't know if we're gonna go shopping like that, because I know for sure gotta go to the bank, figure out why the bank, and hope it's just the bank app that says it's disabled, not my whole dang savings account. So, yeah. So you can see, I think I'm hoping it's just a zit. It's probably a cold sore. Right there, it just started developing over the past few hours. But yeah, that is the hope. Although, I would say at GameStop I could buy a booster box of New Pitch Black, a Pokemon, but I only have like $150, and a booster box of Pitch Black is $300. It is out god dang rageous. I don't know why Pokemon's so expensive. It's crazy. This is crazy. Anyway, I'm gonna go and do some shopping on Amazon. Like I said, probably gonna get either some more manga, some more Blu-rays, probably specifically on the anime side. Or if they have single card Yu-Gi-Oh cards, maybe some of that. Or like I mentioned the other day, because I have DC ones, maybe I can find some Marvel stuff. I have Marvel stuff in those comics down there. I don't know if it's the full run, but I have a little run of Spider-Gwen. I don't know. I don't actually know what I have fully down there. Let's pull it out and look real quick. I forget sometimes what I have. But I got them I got a bunch of them at a local community garage sale years ago for $1 a piece. I was like, oh, these are $1 a piece? I got like $20, or like $10, let me grab some. So I did. I think it's these ones. Yeah, it's these ones. I don't know if I showed you all the ones I've had, because my mom has picked up some from even before that too, at a thrift store, no less. And then I'll show you some other comic books I guess I have too. Okay, so here's the ones that I know I have of Marvel. I said at the garage sale. They're for some reason out of order. Hold on, where's number 1? And I don't even know if they're in the same series, or at least the first. I don't know if okay, hold on. I know I have number 1 of that one. Or at least I thought I did. But anyway, I have, it's got to be back here, but I have Spider-Gwen. I don't know what series this is from, but this is number 2, number 3, number 4, and number 5. Also picked up at a garage. I found a radioactive Spider-Gwen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 in the radioactive set. And this is one my mom. These are a couple that my mom picked up at a thrift store for me. We got it's called the Book of Magic. This is 1. Then we got 2, 3, 4. I don't know what number this one is. I think this says number 8. This one's at number 12 and number 13. And then we got Elf Quest New Blood 1993 Summer Special. I don't know how this is mixed in with the comics, but we have the Rose City Comic Con program from 2017. Let's see if it has... Rose McIver was there. She did iZombie. Great show if you haven't seen it. Okay, see, so I've said before, but I didn't see. I went to see. There's Cara, and there's Barbara, and then there's Aaron, and then you go up a little bit, and then there's Lindsay Jones, the voice actresses for Rubies. I have a picture with them. I have an autographed poster, as you know. So yeah, that's in here. We have an older, couple older Mad TV comics, but this is, I think, before they were Mad TV. It's just Mad Comics. This one's Mad proudly presents its 100th issue. Mad. Then we got, okay, we're back to, oh, I found the other Spider-Gwen. Back to one I picked up at the garage sale. They're a bit out of order because I just kind of put them together. But we got Pokemon Pocket Legends. Or Pocket Comics Legendary Pokemon. Free comic book day, apparently. So we got that one. We got another one from my mom a while ago at the thrift store. This is ElfQuest New Blood number. Oh, this is from August 8th. I don't know what year. 1993. I have a One Punch Man comic. This was at the garage sale. We got another ElfQuest Shards. This was released on August 1st. This one I don't know the 1994. Do have an Amazing Spider-Man here. I have an Amazing Spider-Man here as well. This one's a GameStop exclusive Spider-Man. It's issue number 1. Here's that number 1 for that Spider-Gwen set right here. See, right there, number 1. This came with the collector's edition of Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2. It is the Time Patroller's Guide and little manga in the back. And then some free comic books I got at said Comic-Con, the 2017 Rose City Comic-Con. It was Buffy the High School Years, Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Love Buffy. There was a James Cameron's Avatar comic. And then this one is, I think got a couple different ones in it. This is also featuring Hellboy and aliens, and you know this one's featuring Brainwoods, Briglands, and the Buffy was also featuring Plants vs. Zombies. This one is a Firefly comic, but also with Hellboy and aliens. But I mostly got it for, I love all three, but I mostly got it for Firefly and then the aliens. So yeah, that's kind of my comic collection here. Thought I'd just show you, and show you what I could be looking for at on the old Amazon. Oh, this one has My Hero in it too. So yeah, as you can see, I am just an all-around nerd. Anyway, I'm gonna go shopping on Amazon. Oh, I guess I didn't show you 2 other comics I have. I forgot. Because they weren't, or actually it's 3, because they weren't actually originally mine. They're kind of like omnibuses, I believe, like they do for manga. But they were my cousins who unfortunately passed away. So it's a kind of omnibus reprinting in color of, I don't know what goes through, but this is the like I said, numbers 1 through 10. Yeah, so it's like I said, obviously a reprint in color version, but it's of the original Amazing Fantastic Spider-Man. got one of those. And then we have the same kind of thing, the Amazing Spider-Man here. And then a third one, the Amazing Spider-Man, I guess, original run. Because this is number 1 through 10. This one's 11 through 19. This is 20 through 30. Kind of the original run of Amazing Spider-Man from Amazing Fantasy. Like I said, these were originally my cousin's, but my aunt gave it to me after a while, after he passed away. And I gladly accepted these. Now, I wish it wasn't a real, original, real Amazing Fantasy number 1, because that would be worth like millions upon millions upon millions of dollars at this point. And I could go buy the house I want to out in the middle of nowhere with 33,000 acres, so no neighbors, no HOA. I can just go chill in nature. But anyway, so yeah, that was birthday, and then I thought I would just show you stuff I'm talking about. Like I said, I have some Marvel comics, but just lately it's been DC. And I don't mind DC comics, because I think, in terms of DC, the comics and the animated stuff, way better live action. Marvel is just all around good. I think just DC needs to get better on live action. But yeah, that's kind of it. Kind of the start of the vlog. I'm going to go shop now, and then go to bed, because it's 10:43 now, because we've been talking for 21 minutes. We'll do some quick shopping. My hair will be dry by then. And then we're just going to hop into bed. Alright, people. Welcome to today. It's about like 5:18 now. We went to the bake early today, got that done. Went to the card shop for a while, looking through the bulk. Got a lot of bulk to build out the decks. Show you when we get home at some point. But right now we are walking down from eating to GameStop so I can pre-order that Kingdom Hearts game. But I'm almost half tempted to go into Petco and see some of the cute animals, because I really love cute animals. I love all animals, but the ones in there are really cute. We're not gonna stop. Oh, screw it, we are. Okay, we are home now. I went in and saw the cute little animals. I did the little cutie voice disc kind of on the glass, not actually tapping on it, because there were some guinea pigs there. And then one of the albino one, it was fully albino because it was white. It had the red eyes. It popped out, and it was staring at me all cute like, and I was calling it cute. So that was a good time. That was a good little dopamine hit to the brain. But we're not gonna show you the cards today, because I've said before, kind of a germaphobe, and normally, like, even my phone sometimes and my watch, depending on where we go, I kind of just like wipe down stuff, disinfect things, like the stuff I'm about to show you in a minute. And doing that, 1, to every single card takes a long time, and 2, ruins the card. So we're gonna wait the normal shelf life for kind of sicknesses and stuff, which is usually about 3 or 4 days for them to die off of a surface. So we're gonna wait. I'm gonna show you though, but I will tell you that all the bulk that we got, that I think I showed you a little bit. No, I didn't show you, but I will show you. That was the $100 bill gone right now, so the rest of the $80 I had went to what I'm about to show you. We went to the local used movie store. Get some movies, because you know me, I'm a physical media collector. And look, we got the book. There's a bookshelf there, so all the extra movies you see stacked up there, and the new ones are going over there. So let me show what I got at the movie store. So normally, I know I said the other day, to the garage sale, not a super fan of DVDs, but when I need to get them, I will. And I've seen clips for a while now. I want to watch the full movie, even though I know it's not. I heard it's a good movie, but it's not a good baseball movie. I don't care. We got Trouble with the Curve. Clint Eastwood. Right here. Next we got An anime I never heard before, and it's only the first 4 episodes, but that's fine with me. We'll see if I like it. It's called Scrapped Princess. Never heard it before, but we got it. Next is one of the movies I was telling you about. They had it there on Blu-ray. It's from, I think it's the new 52 run of animated movies. Again, starring Jason O'Mara as Batman. Batman and Son. Really good. It's when Damon Wayne arrives, his son kind of Talia does some really bad stuff to get Bruce's DNA to make Damian Wayne, which is Bruce's actual biological son, not like Dick Grayson, who is his adopted son, and the other Jason Todd, and I forget his first name, but I believe his last name is Blake. Tim Blake, I think it is the third Robin. So Damian Wayne's the fourth Robin, his actual biological son, not adopted. And to continue the trend of not giving J.K. Rowling any money, because if you don't know, around here, we're not bigots. Gay rights and trans rights are human rights. We are LGBTQ plus positive. We love our LGBTQ plus community over here on my channel. So when I can buy these movies and not give any money to JK, but I can still watch them to support the actors and stuff, I will, because we got in a factory wrapper at the used movie store the first Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. I got, I think, the third one where they replaced Johnny Depp with what's his face. So now we have the first one. Next up, we got on 4K Resident Evil Afterlife. I've seen the first couple of Resident Evils. There's a lot that comes before this one, but still, slowly collect that series. And then this one was probably the most expensive. This was the one that kind of took up the bulk of the $80, because this was $30. It's another anime I've never heard before, but it's the complete first season. I looked it up. There's also a movie after it. It is called Cabaneri. This was $30 on its own. This, like I said, this took up the bulk of the $80 I had left. But it's on Blu-ray. Again, never heard of it or seen it before. It's rated TV MA. It says when losing your humanity is the only way to save it. Sounded super interesting. Plus, I love anime, so I'll probably like it. Then here comes some I couldn't believe how cheap these were, because these are pretty cool little collector's editions. So first one we have is the Hunger Games 3-disc collection on DVD. It's got the feature film, and then the other two are just a bunch of special features. But yeah, we got this. And then I don't know why I put it this order, but it's the it's Mockingjay Part 1 Blu-ray in a cool tin. You know I love my tins. Got little markings on the back. I didn't know that. Another tin. Again, couldn't believe how cheap it was. People always dog on this movie. Believe it or not, it's actually, as a whole movie, it's my favorite of the 3 prequels. Although my favorite fight is definitely Duel of the Fates from Episode 3. That is just, at the end, Anakin, Obi-Wan. That's just an awesome lightsaber duel. But, in a cool tin, we got Attack of the Clones on Blu-ray. Really cool. Really awesome. And then finally, this one took up another big chunk. It was $10, I believe. Because like I said, I wipe things down, and when I wipe it down, the stickers came off all of these. But this, some of you might recognize this. This one is the more recognizable symbol. That's right, this is the Warcraft movie in a special collector's tin on Blu-ray. I know my cousin Taylor, who is gone from us now, would have loved to see this. He probably would have had one on his own. If he knew this was out, he probably would have bought one on his own. Because, I mean, he was nerdy. We played Yu-Gi-Oh! we could at least, in terms of anime, talk about Bleach. I think he probably would have liked Attack on Titan. But I know he really loved Bleach. And of course he loved video games. But his big nerd out thing was Warcraft. He even had a Horde tattoo. And now one of my other cousins has a Horde tattoo in the same spot he had one, just to kind of honor him. But he was a really big World of Warcraft nerd. Like, he loved World of Warcraft. So, yeah. And believe it or not, I've never even really played World of Warcraft, but I enjoyed the movie. I did. And I know a lot of the game fans actually did too. A lot of the critics said it was crappy, but I actually enjoyed it as not even being a World of Warcraft fan. So, yeah, that's what I got. I'll show you all the cards I got, you know, because I'm going to be putting decks over there, because I actually got some that are just good in general, not to build specific decks, but they're just good in general to put into decks. So, yeah, I'm going to now turn on my tablet, turn on my friend's stream, probably join them in Discord on my phone, talk to them while I put my movies away in my new bookcase and my extra comics and mangas that don't stack on the shelves in there, and probably with my PS5 games there, and I have some Xbox discs in cases on that side. If I have room, I'll put those on a shelf. So yeah, I'm gonna go. That was today. That was Friday. Tomorrow is Saturday. Tomorrow is officially I'm 30 day. We're going to be alone most of the day because my mom goes back to work. My stepdad's at a softball tournament. So, because he plays senior, like, it's like professional, but he's not like the top league. He's like, I think if you're going into, like, say MLB terms, he plays for like a AAA team, which is almost like the majors. He's played for the majors before. He won when he first met my mom. Back in, I think it was 2015, one of the dates they went on was him with his team going to a ceremony because his team was like major league top in the, you know, where he plays in the professional softball league, top league team, and they won the World Series for their league, which is really big. So, you know, he does that. He's there. So tomorrow, I'll probably just wake up, eat breakfast, eat lunch, work on some things, because I still got to finish editing and uploading the Rooster series. I want to now actually probably get started on the Pokemon series as well, starting recording gameplay for that. And then, hopefully that gets me to around maybe 5, which then I'm going to get together with my friends, because I know we said this weekend. I don't know what day, but I'm assuming Saturday, which is, you know, tomorrow. So I assume what we were talking Saturday, we're going to probably stream and play Among Us. So that'll be fun. And if not, I'm going to wait to see what I'm going to like text my mom early, see what she wants to do for dinner. If she says she's just going to grab something quick and come home, or just make something for herself and then I can make something for me, so I can determine whether or not to go for a walk. Also, with the bookcase, I had to take my Attack on Titan poster down. I don't know where to put it. I really don't. There's really no room anywhere. Like, I'm thinking maybe over where, take one of those posters down, because I've had those posters up even in our old house for like over a decade now, and I love The Hobbit and I love the Jurassic World, but you know, it's Attack on Titan. I don't know. I could just roll it up and save it for another time. I don't know yet, but I have to figure out a spot because I have to sleep, you know, there tonight. But we'll figure it out. Anyway, I'm gonna go now. See you tomorrow. Oh, I shouldn't have recorded while I was putting it in the selfie stick. But hi, hello. It's later me. It's about 11 o'clock. Got done because my friend was streaming. Got on and played a little Marvel Rivals and back up to Gold 1. Getting close to my peak before I quit again for a while ago, which was Plat 3, so we're almost there. But I'll flip the camera around. Ta-da! Movies. The comic books, an extra manga that doesn't go over there. And PlayStation games. I didn't put the Xbox down there because I'm probably gonna, if I have to get more movies, I'm gonna have to move those down to the bottom, and then I can stack down there, but I can put the movies there because this row, we can maybe fit one or two more in there, but it's pretty tight. This one also maybe one more. I could move one up here, but yeah. So we come over here. I mean, I don't know where to put these, so they're just gonna kind of stay there. But that's pretty clear now. I still gotta put those decks over there in sleeves and in their deck boxes. Yeah, over there's clean, and then this, at least from the gunk up top, the stuff up top, not gunk, stuff up top is clean. I still gotta get more sleeves for those. I can put those in binders, but I pretty much need more binders for those. And I'm still going through my decks, especially now that I just bought a bunch of stuff to upgrade. Not even just my Dark Magician deck or my Zombies deck, which is right there. Dark Magician is right there on the bottom. I just got a bunch of other cards that I found just in general. I found like a couple Droll and Lockbirds, a bunch of stuff from the, was it Charmer's deck? The trap card, the monster trap card, where you summon it and it's still a trap, so you have a negate. I found like 6 of those for 25 cents, so I picked up all 6 because those can go into any deck as an extra negate per turn. So I got those. I found at least the Magic Circle. I found couple more Red Eye stuff, a couple more Magician stuff. Not everything, of course. I found some Pumpkin stuff. I found the 2 newer Pumpkins and the XYZ one. Because there was another pumpkin. There was the one I knew, and then there was another newer Pumpkin. So I picked up one of those. But I picked up 2 of the ones I needed. I only found one of the new Pumpkin XYZ monster, unfortunately. So might have to pick up I think I need good deck for that. I think I need at least 2. So I'm going to have to find a second one. But they only had one at the card store. And that's just some other stuff. Like I said, we'll go through it probably Monday. Because like I said, germaphobe. I like to wipe things down. You can't wipe down cards because it ruins them. And it would take forever with all I bought. So we're going to wait for everything to just kind of clean itself and die. The germs and stuff, if there's any on there. But we'll go through it. I'll show you all what I got because, like I said, I got a lot of stuff. It's a lot of stuff that made a crisp $100 bill go bye-bye. Because building decks is expensive, which is weird that getting the decks you need to build cards you need to build a deck is more expensive than even searching for them at times. But hey, we got a bunch of stuff that is needed, so it's a win-win. I know there's even more new Dark Magician stuff coming out with the even other new rares, because there's the Overframe, but then there's the Collector Overframe, I think it's called. I don't know what it's called, but I think it's called the Collector's Rare. In the new, not Mage of Muertos, but the new Mage of something set, where all the, if you know Yu-Gi-Oh, you've seen all the Japanese stuff that everybody's been going for. That is coming to English, I think. I don't know when, but I know it's coming soon. So I'm going to have to start looking for that too. I need to look for Rarity 5 collection, but that's gone. No one has it. Chaos Origin might have some Dark Magician stuff, but I think I know it's Sacred Beasts, which I need to upgrade that deck. It's got the new just basically, I think it's just some of the new Yu-Gi-Oh cards, like the new Blackluster Soldier that we got over there, new Dark Magician of Chaos. But yeah, I thought I'd just come and let you know, show you the shelves. They are set up, and we are happy. Everything looks clean. We might even be ordering more shelves at some point, not just for the black, but maybe even the brown shelves too. Although I don't know where we would space them. This one over here, I just got to clean up down there and vacuum, but this one over here, the bottom gap is big enough. I could probably put another shelf down there. I just don't know where I would put the stuff that's already down there. But yeah, it is 11 o'clock. So in an hour, it'll officially be my birthday. But I'm going to go fill up my big jug of water. I'm going to grab my, well, you can't see it, but I'm going to grab my Switch. After that, actually, no, I'm going to fill up my jug of water. Then brush my teeth. Then grab my Switch. Then take a melatonin. And then lay down and go to bed. That's what I'm going to do. So, we will see you all tomorrow. Hello, everybody. It's my birthday. I'm 30 today. There's a creature right there. He thinks he needs food. But yeah, it's my birthday, and the reason you're not on the selfie stick, because I'm about to make myself some food. It's about 1 o'clock, so we're gonna make some lunch. I just wanted to come out here and show you. Oh, hold on. Flipping the phone around. The weather on my birthday is quite gloomy. Don't chew on that bag. Stop it. But the weather is quite gloomy. So I'm hoping that's not a foreshadowing of how today's gonna go. I said stop it! Get away from the bag. Get. He thinks he needs food all the time. He doesn't need food all the time. But anyway, yeah, weather's gloomy. Hoping that's not a foreshadowing for the day. I still don't know when my friends are gonna get together to stream Among Us tonight. So I gotta figure that out. But for now, I'm going to eat. And then I'm going to edit a Roosters video because I haven't in like 2 weeks. Edit that. I don't know about upload it. Because I want to edit it and I really want to start the Pokemon series, like the actual gameplay part. So I think I'm going to do that after I'm done editing. And hopefully in that time, my friends are like, oh, this is when we're getting on and streaming and playing Among Us. And I'll be like, bet, let's go. So, yeah. Now he's trying to cuddle up. Be all cute, like, oh, I wasn't begging for food, even though I don't need food right now. Oh, I wasn't chewing on a bag on the floor. But yeah, I'm gonna make some food now. So, happy birthday, me! Hey everyone, no selfie stick because I'm about to charge my phone. Just got done with D&D, kind of ate a late lunch, early dinner. I mean, I guess if you're like a senior citizen, I mean, I don't know, but it's a little around 5. So So I ate something. I'll probably eat something lighter, but I'm gonna charge my phone for a bit. Gonna eat my Fiber One bar, and then we found the other day. Shouldn't say the other day, like a week or two ago at Walmart on the clearance section, some protein bars. They're called David's. They were actually pretty decent and had them good. And so I'm also gonna eat. I just kind of ate. This is a Quest bar, chocolate chip cookie dough protein bar, because we are going to. As soon as we're finished now, we're gonna. We're not just gonna munch it down. We're probably gonna slow roll it a bit. We're gonna eat this, and then we're gonna go for a walk, because I did do a little exercise and stuff on the headset last night. But as I've kind of told you this week, we've been out a lot, whether it be celebrating with family for my birthday, going to the store, shopping, my mom for my birthday, and then of course after we celebrate with family, going out again to kind of spend the money they gave me. So, well, I guess I've been active. I haven't been really active. So, it's been like, except for last night, pretty much this week, we've only been out, or been active, like, truly active, like, one day. And like I said, that was last night. So, we got hop back on. So, I'm going to eat my Fiber One. Kind of slow roll the protein bar to kind of let my phone charge a little bit. Even though it's at 80%, and I know it's not going to die out on a walk. I just want a higher battery percentage. But yeah, I'm gonna kind of want to slow roll a protein bar anyway. Like I said, I like protein bars, although I haven't tried this one yet. We're gonna try it. In fact, you know what? Because I haven't shown you food in a while, we're gonna try this on camera. So this is 21 grams of protein, 4 net carbs, 1 gram of sugar, rich in fiber. Full stat block on the back. We got 190 calories. Total fat 9%, saturated fat 3%, trans fat, cholesterol 5 milligrams, 2% sodium, 220 milligrams, 10%. Total carbs 52. Fiber 12 grams. Sugars 1 gram, includes 0 added sugars, 0% sugar. Alcohol 6 grams. 21 grams of protein, 42% for a daily value. It's got some vitamin D. I don't know why. Oh, actually, it doesn't. I don't know why they listed it if it says 0% vitamin D, but it's got 10% calcium, 4% iron, and 2% potassium. So of course, I'm going to probably switch to the Fiber One bar after this, but it is a new food item, especially on the healthier side, at least in terms of protein, to help gain the muscles when I lift weights. I haven't shown you, so we're going to show you. I probably should have showed you the other protein bars, because they were decent, but we're going to show you this one. Honestly, it's just chocolate chip cookie dough flavor. Okay, I taste a little bit of the cookie, but because of the chocolate, it tastes almost exactly like this, and this is a chocolate fudge brownie, so that's pretty good. I think, even though they're a bit more expensive, and I don't know where we'll find more David's, but this is good. I like this. I think in terms of protein bars, I said, I don't want to gain super big muscles, but I want to be able to build muscles faster and burn fat with my weight set. And this is really good. This is really good. So, I'm going to eat my Fiber One first. Even though they're both kind of fibrous, but I just want to eat the Fiber One first because it's smaller. And I can eat it quicker. But yeah, this is good. If you're looking to lose some weight and get a little gains like me, and you like chocolate chips and you like cookie dough, again, from someone who's kind of a picky eater, I like this Quest bar. This is really good. I recommend. Hey people. So I got out here a little later than I wanted to. Like, I'm only about 4 minutes in, because after I ate the protein bar, I was getting ready, but then I remembered I had to call my grandma, because even though we saw each other Thursday, she likes to call every year on my actual birthday, wish me happy birthday, but which was yesterday. But for some reason, totally blanked on me and my mom that she got a new home phone, so she has a new home phone number, and I have the old one saved. So when she called twice yesterday and then today while I was playing D&D, it said spam risk, and you don't pick up the phone when it says spam risk. But then in the middle of D&D, my mom texted me and said, "Oh yeah, by the way, I forgot. Grandma got a new number," and it was the number who was trying to call. So I called. She wished me happy birthday, and we talked for a bit. Actually, for a long bit. We talked for a good, probably about 40 minutes. Then my mom just got home, so I should say like 40 minutes to an hour. I don't know the exact time, but it was a long call. We were just talking. So, but I'm out here now though. We're getting some exercise. Because like I said, it's the first time in a week we've been outside on an actual walk, not just like walking around stores. And besides the little bit of cardio and weightlifting I did last night. So, yeah, I smell smoke, but not barbecue smoke. Hopefully no one's having a fire around here, because we have been in a burn ban since June. So it is illegal right now through Washington, and I'm assuming Oregon. No fires of any kind. But I don't know. They can do what they want. I'm gonna walk. But yeah, we're outside. We're having a walk, getting fresh air, getting exercise. I didn't weigh myself yesterday or even today. We will tomorrow, because like I said, I know our goal was to work really hard the past 10 days to see where I'm at my birthday. But then, what was it? Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, they're all doing stuff during the day and going into the evening towards night, so couldn't really do anything. So it sucks, but that's okay. Got to see family, hang out with friends, do stuff. But yeah, I'm gonna walk now and I jog a bit as well, and we'll see you after. Okay, everybody, I mean, we're not done yet, but we're about to be. Turn these off. Slide them down. It's good good getting back out here. I guess I haven't gained as much weight as I thought. Because normally, when I haven't been out for a bit, I get a little bit of weight. My foot, the problem foot, usually bothers me, but it's not bothering me right now. I feel pretty good. I'm tired. There was a moment, because like I said earlier before the walk, spent like 40 minutes to an hour talking to my grandma on the phone. So I kind of wasted a bit of the energy from the protein bar, and literally back there maybe about a couple of minutes ago, I just felt that. I guess I don't know how to explain it. I guess maybe people who run or walk a lot, or even hike, which I do, which I felt it there before too, but I know there's a lot of people probably understand what a runner's high is when you're just going and going, and you just kind of got that feeling that you can't stop even though you're tired. This was the opposite of that. I was jogging, and then it just kind of hit me like, I kept going a little bit, but I obviously stopped, and I'm just walking now, but it just kind of hit me like a wall, where it's just like all that energy just, whoa, gone. And now I'm pretty tired. But we're still gonna finish the walk. No, it feels good. We're, show you the, I don't want to tell you the stats, but we did pretty good today. In an hour and 31 minutes. As of right now, it'll probably be like maybe an hour and 33 because it's going to take me a couple minutes to finish this walk and get back to the house. But pretty good for an hour and a half. Especially because I wanted to get out earlier. But, like I said, I had to call, I keep saying I had to call my grandma back and save her number. And then we talked for a bit. But overall, it felt good. We're going to get back on track. Coming out here, keeping up inside. But overall, for I guess a birthday week / weekend, it was pretty good. I didn't actually get to stream yesterday though, because my Twitch, my PC for one, but then my Twitch was being weird. Because my PC froze 3 times. So then I downloaded Among Us on Xbox. Tried to stream there, but then it crashed on my Xbox. So I just said, screw it, let's just play. And when I went today after the D&D stream to download it, to upload it on the D&D channel, which I'll keep tagging, but for some reason it won't have a clickable link to go to the channel like the gaming one. So I'll put a screenshot over now along with the end of the walk stats. But it said yesterday on that final one that bugged out on Twitch or on Xbox, said I streamed 187 hours yesterday of Among Us, which is not right. Not right at all. But still, had fun with my friends yesterday on my birthday. Had fun today. My other friends in D&D. Feel really good getting back out here on a walk. Like I said, jogging felt good. My foot feels pretty fine. I mean, they have the normal kind of tired soreness for walking as long as I did and as fast as the time I did. But that's normal. Everybody's feet get sore during that. But yeah, I'll show you the pretty moon. The moon haunts you. But yeah, so overall, good birthday weekend, good birthday week overall. But yeah, now I'm 30. I'm 30, I'm flirty, and I'm thriving. And like I said, forward to my therapist, and I think on here, so we talked about it, I spent the majority of pretty much my mid to late teens through my early, mid, pretty much late 20s, hoping to die. Sad, depressed, sack of flesh, hoping to die. But now we're better up here, we're trying to get better here, and I'm gonna make my 30s my bitch. It's gonna be my decade. And I hope you're along the way, people watching. I hope you are. But for now, because we're a corner away from my house, I'm gonna put you away, go shower, go eat a light dinner, and go to bed. And I don't know what tomorrow. Oh yeah, that's right, tomorrow. Tomorrow we're showing you the cards we got Friday, because it's been about 3 days, so any sickness, germs, stuff should be kind of all dead and gone. So that's going to be part of it. We're going to show you the Yu-Gi-Oh cards we got yesterday for the bulk that we spent literally $100 on, which was more than the booster box. Anyway, we'll see you later. Alright, hello everyone. Welcome to today's part of the blog. I kind of got them all separated and stickers off, and we're going to show you finally the haul we got from the other day, buying bunch of bulk that cost me, I think I said 100. I think it was actually a little more than 100, if I'm remembering correctly, so I kind of lied. But still, pretty much took the $100 bill I had. So we're going to start with just 2 solos, which isn't a super upgrade because we need more, but I found, so actually before I show you, so what I got, so the cards without sleeves, they were 25 cents. The cards that have penny sleeves, the clear sleeves, they were 50 cents. And then the green sleeves were anywhere from $1 to $2. So most of them were $1 though. So anyway, let's begin. So first one we found, why is it not focusing? The Crimson King for Red Dragon Archfiend. I don't know why my camera's having such a hard time focusing. There we go. Crimson King. Right here. Needed for Red Dragon Archfiend. Then, I don't think I need it, but maybe it's just a normal border, so I kind of wanted to upgrade to the silver wording in the Sky Striker deck that comes with the legendary modern deck. So we got Sky Striker Mecha Hornet drones, 25 cents. What is going on with my focus? It's getting out of focus so fast. But yeah, just 2 kind of solos. So next we're just gonna go miscellaneous cards that could go in a deck but might not, because it's got their own things. But I know it just came out with the new Arc V decks, but there's not a copy in there. I don't know if you actually need it, but Odd Eyes Fusion, because it is an Odd Eyes deck. I don't think I have, even though I'm going to go mostly the actual elemental heroes, but I don't have this, I believe, so Neo Space to help with the hero deck, maybe. This one, even though I don't have a dinosaur deck, it was shiny, but it's shiny gold board and gold lettering too. Fossil Fusion. Again, it's not going in with the Red Eyes Magician stuff because I don't think I'll need it, but I grabbed it just in case for Dark Dragon Ritual. And then these 2, I just kind of really like the art. We got Soulful Chord Harmonia for Harmonia stuff, and we got God, why aren't you focusing? And Witchcrafter Confession Confusion. The reason I got them is because the art style and the faces they were making, they just really reminded me of Konosuba, which is an anime. If you don't know, it's an anime, and I quite enjoy it. You know, she reminded me of Aqua, and everybody just getting embarrassed. Same over here with the faces. It just reminded me of Konosuba, which is an anime I really like. It's stupid but fun and awesome at the same time. And so they did these arts just reminded me of it. So I was like, you know what? They remind me of it. I'm gonna pick up the art. Just for the art. Our next smallest pile, I think, is actually smaller than that one. But kind of probably will go. I don't know about these first 2 monsters, but I think the third one will. So see, here we got some penny sleeves. We got Aroma Rage, Rosemary, and we got 2 of those because the Legendary 5Ds deck, the Black Rose Dragon deck, is mostly plant monsters, and I do kind of really like Aroma Rage. There's really no, and I think there's a couple of Aroma Rage and stuff in here, but the big one is because the extra deck only was like 10 cards. Even if you add the second Chibi art Black Rose Dragon, it's 11. So kind of having a smaller. Jesus, why is this going out of focus so quickly? But yeah, so we'll slide into the extra deck. It's actually pretty good. Can't read it, but it'd be good as a smaller monster that can bridge into the higher stuff. So, well, not really bridge, but it can help. So, like plant monsters you control cannot be destroyed by card effects. You can only use one of the following effects of Rage Rose Witch once per turn. If this card is synchro summoned, you can send up to one plant monster each from your deck and extra deck to the graveyard. Also, you cannot special summon from the extra deck for the rest of this turn except synchro monsters. If a card on the field is destroyed by a card effect while this card is in your graveyard, except during the damage step, you can special summon this card. So basically, it is plant monsters cannot be destroyed by card effects, and that's any card effect. Hold on, let me stop this and figure out what the hell's going on with my autofocus. I don't know. But anyway, yeah, this is actually a pretty good card. It's only a 6-star monster. You get it out. It can kind of help a little bit. So it'll probably go in that deck. Next smallest, which is kind of again, but it's some Lunalight stuff for the new Arc V decks we just got. This is a 25-cent Lunalight perfume that's shiny. I think one of them in there is not shiny, so it's just literally an upgrade to make it kind of shiny and nice. And then this one is Lunalight Panther Dancer. I think, again, the one that comes in the deck is not hollow, and this one actually even has the gold lettering. So it's basically just kind of upgrade to make it look pretty. Next is for a not the most recent Blue Eyes deck I had from that structure deck. This is an older one, so these are just kind of upgrades. It's not, these aren't in there, but I might put them in there. So this is 2 copies of Beacon of White for 25 cents in the kind of this rare, really shiny rare. And then a gold border Invocation, because that's kind of the main fusing card in my older Blue Eyes deck. Is Invocation, and this one's gold border and hollow, so I just want it. And it was, again, it's no sleeve, so it was 25 cents. So I just want to upgrade it to look pretty. Next is, we will do this one. So it's never stuff I've talked about before, but I do have a bunch. I kind of want to slowly build it over time, and hopefully maybe it gets more support. But at least on Master Duels, I really actually like the deck. It's Dragon Maid. So we got for 25 cents here, Dragon Maid Send Off. Dragon Maid, God bless this stupid focus. Dragon Maid Changeover. Parlor Dragon Maid. Kitchen Dragon Maid. Dragon Maid, was that Shino? Yeah, Shiyu. And then 2 copies of Ladies Dragon Maid. So I think I have one of the another one of these in a binder, and I have some others. It's definitely not enough to start. I mean, it's kind of enough to start a small deck with like 10 cards in the main deck and a little in the extra deck, but I do kind of want to slowly build it out. So I picked those up. Next is some Dark Lord, which is only 3. So we got here Dark Lord Dance. And then 2 copies of Dark Lord Everstar, or Evening Star. I know the other day we pulled Morning Star. I don't think we pulled any Evening Stars, so slowly adding to that deck as well. Noticing a theme. I don't like to build meta decks. I like to try to build fun decks, except for some are meta, but the ones I really want to build out right now that don't come in like pre-made structure decks, which are easy to make meta, are just fun decks. So yeah, is Dark Lord meta? Probably not, but it kind of looks like a fun archetype with the Dark Fairies. So I want to build it. Next is stuff we got for the Zombies deck. We did find some stuff. So I'll start off first here with Vampire Kingdom. I actually don't know if it would be good in there, but still got it anyway, because a lot are, because it is 4 zombies. And yeah. Next is, I found 2 different ones. So this one is Pumpkin, the King of Ghosts. I don't know when this came out in. It needs Castle of Dark Illusion. I think this is the original, but we're gonna have it anyway. But then we found 2 copies of the one we were looking for in Pumpkin, the King of Grave Ghosts. This is the newest one we were trying to find in Maze of Muertos. This is the one with the Call of the Haunted strategy. As you can see right there, it even says Call of the Haunted. And basically what you do is, now, because I only found 1 copy of this, so I'm going to have to find at least another 1. I think you're supposed to run 3, but I can run 2 maybe. But basically what you do is you summon out this guy, Call of the Haunted, and you can basically special summon stuff back out with Call of the Haunted on the field. Trying to get it to focus, but it won't read. So we got only 1 Pumpkin, the Great King, Ghost King, but I'll read you what it does, because it doesn't want to focus. I have to come back over here. So it's while you control Call of the Haunted, your opponent cannot target zombie monsters you control with monster effects, which is huge. You can only use each of the following effects of Pumpkin, the Great Ghost King once per turn. If this card is special summoned, you can add 1 Call of the Haunted, or 1 card that mentions it from the deck to your hand. You can detach 1 material from this card, then target up to 2 cards on the field, return them to the hand. So basically, you use him right here, this guy. Get him and some other zombies. You XYZ summon him. Put Call of the Haunted. You kind of want to go second and hope you get some hand traps and don't get hand trapped. So you do that. Special summon him from the extra deck by XYZ summoning. Set a Call of the Haunted. Pretty much play it. Bring back your stuff and just kind of keep XYZing zombie stuff. And then 2 others we need for the deck. It's not done yet, but Ectoplasmic Fortification is very much needed for this. And we found 2 of them. Next is the second biggest pile, and that is, of course, the Dark Magician Red Eye stuff. Now, everything in here probably won't go in the main deck. It'll probably be extra deck stuff, just in case I need it, because it's mainly going to be Dark Magician stuff with a few of the Red Eyes stuff in it, just to kind of keep that alive. So we got, I think I have a couple more somewhere, but in another deck actually that I might take apart. But we got Return of the Red Eyes, which basically if I control a Red Eyes monster except Red Eyes Black Chick, I can target 1 normal monster in my graveyard, special summon it. Card of your possession is destroyed. It's destroyed by an opponent's card effect instead of the graveyard. You can target 1 Red Eyes monster in your graveyard except Red Eyes Black Chick. Special summon. You can only use each of the Return of the Red Eyes once per turn. So basically, this is which I don't have, unfortunately. But when I get a Dragoon, that'll be out in the field. Have this, I can get Red Eyes Black out. If Red Eyes Black Dragon back out. When I get Eternal Soul, I can get Dark Magician back out, and I can keep potentially fusion summoning, or I can XYZ summon, because there's a couple. I have an XYZ in here that uses 2 level 7 star monsters, which both Red Eyes and Dark Magician are. So yeah, next up is, again, I don't know if it'll go in the main deck. It might be side deck. This is Magician at Navigation. Special summon 1 Dark Magician from your hand, then special summon 1 level 7 or lower Dark Spellcaster monster from your deck. If you control Dark Magicians except for the turn this card was sent to the graveyard, you can banish this card from your graveyard, then target 1 face-up spell or trap your opponent controls. And it has its effects negated till the end of this one. So it's decent. Again, I don't think it'll go in the main deck, but it could be definitely side decked for later. Same with this one. This one's it's called Secret Sanctuary of the Spellcasters. Again, not great right off rip, but if you know the effects down here has something that can counter, say, in an opponent's deck, you can side deck it. Heavy polymerization because I didn't find any Red Eyes fusion, so kind of having as many fusion cards. Well, actually, no, this was actually supposed to go with Dark Lords because it's 3 or more, and I know one of the main Dark Lord fusions is 3 fairy monsters, so this was supposed to go in the with the Dark Lords. But 25 cents, I found polymerization. I found, so there's 2. I think I found 4. I know I'm kind of going through, but let's get all of them kind of together. Yeah, of course I don't need 4, but got 1, 2, 3, 4 of Dark Magical Circle. I did find a shiny one. These ones, I wouldn't assume a card shop would take them, but these kind of look fake, but I guess they're just non-holo variants because I've only ever seen the holo variants, and I did see one at the shop, but that one was like $6. So we just got the 25-cent versions, but this helps with Dark Magician because when this card is activated, look at the top 3 cards of your deck. Then you can reveal one of them that is Dark Magician or a spell or trap that mentions Dark Magician and add it to your hand. Also place the remaining cards on top of your deck in any order if Dark Magician is normal or special summon to your field except during the damage step, you can target one card your opponent controls, banish it. You can only use each of these effects of Dark Magic Circle once per turn. So basically, it's a little bit of protection, kind of. You can look at the cards when it's activated to get what you need into your hand, and then of course with Eternal Soul on the field, you special summon your Dark Magician. You get to banish an opponent's card, which can be huge if they, can't negate it, and their card we're banishing doesn't have a banish effect, so that's what we needed. And then of course 2 dragon mirrors because again we couldn't find any Red Eyes fusion, so having as many fusions as we can. So sending Dark Magician, sending Red Eyes to the graveyard. We have a Dragon's Mirror. So when we get Dragoon, we can be like, oh, Dragon's Mirror, banish, fusion summon, Dragoon. So we got 2 of those for 25 cents. Infernal Flare Blast. Again, there's not going to be much Red Eye support in here. But as you can see here, target 1 Red Eyes Black Dragon in your monster zone. Inflict damage to your opponent equal to the original attack of that Red Eyes Black Dragon. Red Eyes Black Dragon cannot attack the turn it is activated. So again, it's a side deck card because Red Eyes is going to be the only dragon really in the deck. I know the deck that I'm kind of thinking of I have on Master Duel uses the new Timaeus cards, but Red Eyes is easier because Dragoon doesn't technically actually have to be Red Eyes. It can be any dragon. Same with the Timaeus, new Timaeus fusion card, which I didn't see there as well. It is also, doesn't matter, it just needs a spellcaster and a dragon. Another card we're going to show you in a sec will have that same thing. It doesn't have to be the Timaeus, it can be any dragon. So Red Eyes is going to be the dragon. Some of them you don't even have the spell cards. Some of the spell cards I didn't get, you don't even have to have the dragon. You can just fusion summon with the Dark Magician or even Dark Magician Girl. So technically you don't even need the dragons, but kind of having them there helps because I can just do other fusions. But yeah, this one, of course, Red Eyes Spirit. When we get Red Eyes Fusion, we can add it to our hand. So you send one Red Eyes monster from your hand or deck to the graveyard. Add one Red Eye spell from your deck to your hand, except Red Eyes Insight. And only activate one per turn. So if we have, like I said, I'm gonna have some other Red Eyes. Like I'm gonna have the, I think it's called Chick with Red Eyes now. It's no longer called Red Eyes Black Chick. I think it's Chick with Red Eyes. I'm gonna have that in here as well. So a couple of those in the deck as well, just to kind of help. So we're not potentially not sending an actual full-on Red Eyes to the graveyard. We're sending just that, because even though because it has Red Eyes in its name. So we send that, get Red Eyes Fusion Dragoon by sending Red Eyes and Dark Magician from the grave, or from the deck to the grave. Yeah. Another Inferno Fire Blast. Ooh, another Dragon Mirror. Fusion Reverse, just to kind of get some of the fusion cards back if I need to. So like if I have, Polymerization in the grave, I can add, so I can do the Timaeus, I can show it, say I need to add Dark Magician Girl, and then I can add, or Dark Magician, and from the deck to hand, and then I can just add one poly. Red Eye Spirit, side deck, another less holified magical navigation, side deck. Also probably side deck. Oh, I forgot I got a third there. Dark Burning Attack. I don't. Again, side deck, because this is if you control a Dark Magician Girl monster, destroy all face-up monsters your opponent controls. I guess we could. I actually think maybe not side deck. This might be the one copy in the deck, because Dark Magician Girl's going to be in there too. This definitely side deck. We got two of them of the new Buster Blader. Rework Buster Blader, the Destruction Swordmaster. We got cool art. Red Eyes Black Dragon. Of course, a poly. Here's one of the Dark Magician Girl fusions. See again, even though it shows Timaeus there, and in the show you had to use Timaeus to summon this card, but in reality you just need a dragon monster, and it doesn't even have to be Big Boy Red Eyes, because like I said, I'm probably going to run a couple of Chick with Red Eyes in there. That's Dragon Monster. Can be used. Then we got 3 copies of one of the support monsters you need for this. Magician Souls. Because basically you get Eternal Souls, if you don't get the stuff for the Red Eyes, but you get one of these. Basically send a Dark Magician to the grave, then you send this to the grave, and then you can special summon said Dark Magician you literally just sent to the grave and go from there. Got a Red Eyes Flare Dragon, or Red Eyes Black Flare Dragon. This is going to go in just as some extra. Here's that XYZ I talked about. So you can see there are 2 level 7 monsters. Dark Armed, the Dragon of Annihilation. So again, I'm special summoning from the graveyard with Return of the Red Eyes, Red Eyes Black Dragon. Eternal Soul, special summon back Dark Magician. XYZ summon this. It has a negate. There's another way to summon it, but basically you can detach. Jesus Christ, focus. Attach 1 material from this card, then target 1 card your opponent controls. Destroy it, then banish 1 card from your graveyard. Also, this cannot attack for the rest of this turn. So you're basically, okay, it's not a negate, but you're basically destroying. So it's a decent extra deck monster. And then Meteor Black Comet Dragon. Like I said, I'm going to have to find some other kind of dragon monsters, but Doesn't really have to. It's probably just going to be in here for show. But it's still a Red Eyes archetype card, so. It's pretty decent. And then finally, we have the biggest stack, arguably, because, well, we found a lot of kind of staple cards or cards that can just go into any deck, really, and just help. And kind of miscellaneous. So let's get that underway. Starting off, I have Torrential Tribute, and then they're not stacked together, but I have another Torrential Tribute. So what you see, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of these for 25 cents. Why? Well, because they came out in the Charmer deck, so there's probably a lot out there. But 2, it's just it's a negate. It's a trap card monster that gives you a negate if you go first. So if you have, you know, your main monsters out, you can and still have this in your hand. You set one, you know, draw phase, standby phase, main phase. They play a card, you chain it, or you can just do it also just in the standby phase. Or even draw phase. But basically you summon this. Once this was special summoned from spell and trap card zone, you can negate the summon. You can send to the graveyard one continuous trap in your monster zone that was special summoned from the spell and trap zone. Negate the summon, and if you do destroy that monster, this card is in the monster zone, is destroyed by battle. You can destroy the monster that destroyed this card. So basically, you get a negate summon. They're trying to, you know, chain their big, you know, do their combo to slowly bring out their big monster. You just pop this, and, you know, it negates the summon. So it's not the best, but it's a handy card to have. Same with this. I found 3. These also might just be kind of upgrades for the deck that these are in, but they also might be useful in other decks. This is Sol and Luna. Because, you know, they can target one monster you control and one monster your opponent controls. Apply the following effects on each monster depending on his battle position. So you can just change cards. So if you play like a monster has a flip effect, or just in general, this is good because it can either pop out a negate effect from your opponents, like I just negate that card, I don't want to deal with it, or you flip their monster face down and then they can't use their effects if they don't stop it. So it's a decent card to have. It's pretty good. Next we have just one of the hand trap zombies, Ghost Mourner and Moonlit Chill. Lightning Storm, always good. I think they're limited to 1, but Lightning Storm is always good to have. It's basically a more advanced. It's basically, you know, like Harpy's Feather Duster, Heavy Storm, Dark Hole, and stuff all put into 1. Because if you control no face-up cards, activate one of these effects, destroy all attack position monsters your opponent controls, or destroy all spell and traps your opponent controls. Like I said, I think it's limited to 1, and there's a couple in here that I didn't stack together, but good card to have. We found another Called By. I forgot to put this with the Magicians, but I found an old school art polymerization. It's going to go there. And of course, 1, 2, 3. I don't know why they're, I guess because of the gold lettering, but of course, you know, 50 cents and then both $1. We found 3 more Droll and Lockbirds, which are really, really good, really, really annoying hand traps. We found one Perulia. I found 1, 2, 3, 4. You know, I know they're not the best. Ghost Bell and Haunted Mansion. It's not the best hand trap, but it's still good. It can still be annoying. Stopping graveyard effects. So we got that. We see there's another Lightning Storm. We found an IP Masquerena. Really good Link monster. You can special summon into another one on your opponent's turn. It's usually SP Little Knight, but I didn't find any SP Little Knights that weren't like $5 or more. But always good to have in your extra deck, because again, you can, even on your opponent's turn, you can link summon one monster if you need to. Found one Fuelos. Now this one I was thinking of putting into the plant deck, but I don't know, because its effect is just kind of good. So like what this does, like I use it a lot on Master Duels. What it does is you can detach one material from this card, then target one monster on the field, tribute it. This is a quick effect. If this card has plant monster as material, you can only use this effect of Teardrop of the Wicked Queen once per turn. Each time a monster is tributed, this card gains 200 attack for each until the end of the turn. So basically, if I can get 2 level 8 monsters, XYZ this, opponent's turn, they do their combo, they set up one of their monsters for the big combo, I can be like, now, quick effect, you know what, this will go in the plants, but quick effect, take their monster and tribute it, which basically gets rid of it. It's pretty good. And then I found 2 copies of Forbidden Droplet. 2 more staples that I think are also limited right now. If I know people are calling for this card to be banned, which might make their price go up. But for right now, I think it's limited. I don't know what the limit number is. I'm going to have to look it up, but I know it's not open, so you can't have 3. I think it's limited. It might even be limited to just 1 or 2. 2 is fine. It might be 1, but Droplet's really good. It's one of the better quick play hand trap spells. But yeah, that is the haul that we got for our bulk. Like I said, we got not everything, but we got a lot of stuff for side deck and main deck, for Red Eye Stark Magician. A lot of hand traps, a lot of staples in decks. Found a decent amount, not much, but we found a decent amount of the zombie stuff we need. Of course, you know, and like I said, Dragon Maid, want to slowly build that out. Some plant stuff. The one Red Eyes thing we found that was needed. But it was a good haul that day. It was a good haul that day. You see, I'm at my desk. I'm going to kind of put these back away now. And what I'm going to do is going to get on here. And I kind of lied the other day. I didn't film it. But now I am going to film the Pokemon video. So with that being said, I will see you guys later. Alright, hello people. As you can see, my AC's going. Got a little late start today. It's about 12:30 and I've been awake for about 2 hours now and I'm still technically not full awake. So I'm getting a little bit of a late start, so here's my breakfast. One of our protein bars. because it's got about 12 grams of fiber, so it's very fibrous. It's got the protein. So yeah, this is our breakfast here at 12:30. We're gonna go. I'm gonna work on some. I'm gonna work on finishing baseball video, get that exported, and after that, when it's uploading, I'm gonna work on the new Pokemon video because I'm gonna try to drop those an episode every Wednesday. Try to keep the schedule going. So yeah, that's the plan today. Finish baseball, then start on the Pokemon, and then at about, I have to text my mom, but I think at about maybe 4:35, because I think she needs to go to the store. I'm not going, but to text her what I need. But probably about 5 again today. I'm gonna try. I don't have to, call back my grandma this time because of the mess up. So I'm gonna try to get out 5. I'm trying to get out there, go for a walk for a couple of hours, for maybe like an hour and a half, 2 hours, probably around the time my mom gets home from work and the store if she goes tonight, and she'll probably bring dinner. So then, eat dinner and then shower and then chill for the night. It's kind of the plan today, is to eat the protein bar for breakfast while we are getting some work done on the old editing side of things. Why do I sound weird? I sound like I sound nasally. I'm not nasally. I don't know why I sound nasally. But that's the plan. Work today and go work out outside. I'm hoping to be, I think more around 5 because I'm hoping to maybe be done by 4:30, and then maybe beforehand I can get a little, where are they? There they are. Weights going. About maybe 30 minutes of weight before cardio. I don't know if that's good. I don't know if that's bad. But I want to do it. So, yeah, that's the plan for today. Feels like it's kind of always the plan. But, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Look, I'm going to switch right over there. Can confirm I recorded last night. I'm going to be editing. I put two parts. But I'm going to be editing part 1 today. But until then, yeah. I don't know, I feel like these vlogs, even for me, I'm still going to make them, but I feel like as if I was a watcher, I can see how this is boring, because I literally do the same thing over and over again, because I'm limited. But, I'm going to try things. We still haven't gone over to the bike shop to look for a helmet, because, I realized that the helmets are probably the same quality at a bike shop compared to, like, Walmart, but at, like, an actual bike shop, I could maybe find something that actually fits this big old noggin better. Because the smallest I wear, that's not a good example. I don't think my 7.5s are up front. But so when it comes to these, smallest I can go is 7.5. The perfect fit is what mostly wear is 7.75. And then I have this. This one's probably the biggest. It's believe it or not, it's a little loose on me, and this is a size 8 hat. So, I'll show you. You see, this is an 8, and it fits, rather loosely, as you can tell. Look at my hair. Rather loosely. And this is a 7.75. I mean, of course, it fits. I got a two-handed though. I mean, it fits. It's nice and snug. It's not tight. Probably fit a little better if I didn't have the mess of a hair, but yeah, they probably just have better fit because I've tried adult sizes at Walmart, and even when they're stretched out to the biggest, it feels like the Great Khali from WWE is squishing my head. which is probably something you don't want when you're riding a bike. So, unfortunately, my mom's working the next 12 days in a row, so we can't go looking. Not that I have my own money. She would have to get it for me, but it doesn't hurt to look. Plus, she needs to fix something on a trike. But I'm trying to do that because I can't ride my bike. I could go without a helmet, but it's more. The helmet is more, for my parents' sake, for my family's sake, not to scare them, because things we've talked about on here, and knowing that a sad fact, because I've talked about my older cousins passing before. Out of my grandparents on my mom's side, I'm the first grandchild to actually make it to 30 alive. Sad. I know. I miss them so much. So it's more for it's more for them, and I guess kind of for me, because I don't feel the way I did before, like we talked about. I would like to live, please. And just a helmet helps that. Helps ease some of that tension, knowing even if I'm here riding the probably like on a car, depending on if you catch the lights, and that's the weird thing. Sorry, tangent, but when it comes to where I live and in a car, it can either take you, we live probably a good 8, 9, 10 miles out of the city. Maybe not that long. Maybe to the main city is probably about between 8 to 10 miles away. If you catch every green light, it takes maybe 5 minutes to get into town, even across town into our sister town. But if you catch every red light, it could take 40 minutes just to get into town. So on a bike, you kind of, of course when you get to the crosswalk and the stoplights, you want to, do it the right way. But on a bike, it probably take 20 minutes to get into town. So, just want to be safe. Just want to be prepared. Just want to make sure you have every safety thing going. At least up here. Because this is, the important parts. If you fall, just some scrapes and bruises. Although, worst case scenario, you get hit by a car, the helmet's not going to do much when this down here is going to take most of the blow. But it's still just a safety. It's just a safe thing. Like I said, I kind of want it. I know it would make my mom and everyone in my family feel safer when they hear I'm doing it, that I'm being safe with a helmet, protecting up here. So that's why I could theoretically, next time we go to my grandma's, just grab my dad's old that he gave to me motorcycle helmet, his old dirt bike helmet. That's up at my grandma's because I gave it to my cousin, because there was a point that everybody thought that they might get a motorcycle because they were really into it. So it's from the 90s, but it's a helmet and it's very, very tight on me. It fits, but I'm telling you, it's bearable, but it's almost a Great Khali squishing my entire face feeling. So I could always grab that. But we'll see. Now we could probably, if we find the bike pump, we could probably go for a little ride today instead of a walk. I don't know. Maybe not. No, well, maybe not today or tomorrow. Next week, maybe we'll do a little ride. We won't go far. I think maybe farthest we'll go is I have a video on TikTok where I went over to the baseball fields over there. We could go there. We could go to some of the streets over there. Not that it would I would show you. I would probably have this in little phone holder with the camera, which will probably be blurry because it'll be inside kind of like a plastic, like the see-through thing that touches like a plastic, so it probably wouldn't be the best picture quality, but just keep the phone safe because I wouldn't want it in my pocket because, you know, pedaling. I've had it happen before. I was going down to, I mean, it was a different bike and a different time, but I was one time going down to when we were living at my grandma's, so ride my bike down to meet my uncle, you know, as he was, because he was in a wheelchair, meet him and then kind of, you know, ride back with him to grandma's house. And I got to him and I was riding and I was slowing down but still kind of pedaling, and my phone fell out of my pocket and smack right on the ground, cracked the entire screen. Like, not just cracked, it like kind of like shattered the screen. So it's gonna be in a case, so it's a little more safer. Plus, I got my watch that can track the distance and stuff, hopefully. Well, yeah, you know what? Yeah, that's gonna be next week's goal. It's not gonna be super far. We'll just kind of ride around maybe the localist area, but we'll do a bike ride. We'll go for a little bike ride at some point. Yeah. Heck, we could ride back to where we used to live, which is literally just right over there. Ride around. Do some stops. There might be some stops. I should also say, the main reason I want a helmet is not because because the main highway, that direction, has sidewalk on it. So I'm not technically riding on the road. So technically don't need a helmet for that. It's sidewalk through the entire city, everything. But one of the places I want to go, the boat dock to the river, that has no sidewalk. That's pretty much, you'd have to be riding on the side of the road. Or if you actually have like a race type bike, which I don't mind, so I got a $99 mountain bike from Walmart, you could ride in the road. And the way to get there is behind me, not in front of me in the current direction I'm standing. And that road's very narrow, so I would want to be as safe as possible on that road. So, helmet. Out there, that way, even though that's the bigger state highway, just that way, it's sidewalked all the way down. At least from where I live, it's sidewalked. You know, I go out that way and then that way, and it's sidewalked all the way. So it's safer. But one of the main places I would want to go is that way. And that way is not as safe. So that way, I would want a helmet to be safe. Anyway, I have rambled on long enough. I have talked enough nonsense. I'm gonna go edit now and eat my breakfast. Okay? Okay. Alright, hello, it's about 4. And this still hasn't uploaded yet. I haven't even started on the Pokemon stuff yet. This I want to put up tomorrow. But we'll have a little time. But the main thing I wanted to say is we talked, I believe it was literally first day, Thursday, for the Amazon card when my aunts got me for my birthday. And I was fully expecting to show you Friday, because that's when it said it was arrived, because one of the items was technically a pre-order and didn't come out till tomorrow. and then it would be shipped tomorrow and Thursday and arrive Friday. But it came early. So although I should say that is almost done, so I can do a little work on the Pokemon, but I'm probably gonna work later on it tonight. But item number one, because I only got two items, because one, like I said, was a pre-order and it was $40. So number one, because I couldn't, for some reason, I've only seen number two in stores, so I got it. This is Witch Hat uh, Atelier. I don't know how to pronounce the last word. Witch Hat Atelier. I've seen some stuff from the anime. It looks super cool. I can't watch it because I don't have Crunchyroll, because Crunchyroll doesn't have a free feature anymore. But it looks really good, so I'm going to read it. So I got one. I have two over there in my new bookshelf. So we got number one. So we can start this series. And the big thing, I pre-ordered. It's physical media because I've been seeing ads for it everywhere. I thought it was coming back to theaters. I didn't know they were making like an anniversary 4K thing. That is the anime movie Your Name, as you see there. 4K Ultra HD limited edition steelbook for the anime movie Your Name. I know they were doing like an anniversary showing in some theaters, not around here, of course. Didn't know they were doing this. Like I said, this was pre-ordered. This was supposed to come out, be available tomorrow, but we got it today. So I'm not gonna complain. I'm gonna be happy about it. It's gonna go right over there with the other anime tins. I don't know what I'm gonna take out over here and move over here yet. Like, I don't know what I'm gonna take out of there and move over there. But yeah, I thought I'd throw a little update. I just ate lunch. I'm gonna eat my Fiber One bar now after we're done talking, and then said get a little work done because it's almost done uploading the baseball video, so I can finish it hopefully tonight or early tomorrow and upload the Pokemon video tomorrow, because like I said, I want to make that episodic once a week. I'm gonna try on Wednesdays. So yeah, and then like I said, do a little work on that, and then about 4:30. Do a little, maybe about, not super long, maybe about 10-15 minutes of weights. Do some curls. Do some, I don't know if this helps, but I do these with the lifts with the 10 pounds. Then I do the squat with the big weight. And then I take off the big weights, slide them on both of the dumbbell bars, and then kind of do modified bench press with it. Even though it's two dumbbells, I'm doing like a bench press with it, because I can't do the 10 pounds on both, so I have to put 2 of each of the 4 7 pounds on the dumbbell bars, so then it goes up to 15 pounds. But in total, I'm doing 30 pounds, because like I said, it's modified, and it's only dumbbells. I don't know, do a little bit of that. I do sit-ups with, like I said, it's only 7.5 pounds, but I do sit-ups, and then I do the, like, twist, like that. So I'll probably do about a half hour of that. And then we're going to go for a walk. And I think we're going to go a little someplace special. By special, I mean we're going to go to the middle school. And we're probably going to do a mile around that. And then come back to the neighborhood, do my rest of my loop. So, we're going to start. I'm going to start normally, because normally I start out there. And I go that way. I'm going to do the loop, around, come back. Why does it look like there's something on my chin? Come back, do the outside loop around the park here, go behind the houses, go this way, then go into the old neighborhood over there, and then kind of loop back around, and then go out and kind of come back. The middle school's about like right there in that direction. Go to the middle school, do a mile around the track, walk back to the old part, finish the loop there, come back, depending on what time it is, and then kind of just zigzag over this way in the new part. You know, I go that way, and then I come back, and then I go like that, and then I do that, and then I come back, and then I go loop again. So that's the plan. But for now, finish my soft bake, go start a little bit of editing on the Pokemon, and then go for a walk. Actually, one more thing I want to show you, because it happens all the time. So I know what you're thinking. It's not the best place, I know. But we're going to pull up the tablet here. Oh. It's charging. We have a Facebook notification. It says right there, it says, look, we found someone you might like. That's great, but can you send that notification to other people so I'm the person that they might like? And then they swipe right, and then they're like, oh my God, I do like you. Let's spend the rest of our lives together. And I'll be like, let's do it. Please? Hey, so it was me, and I am just now realizing, I think somewhere over where the park I'm at, there was a police standoff the other day with someone in a house. An apparent homicide. I think it was this road. I don't know where it was. Hoping it's not one of these houses near the middle school, because we're on our way there to walk the track, and we're walking on the sidewalk now. But yeah, I just chime in, let you know there's a big ass motorhome coming this way. Probably see it pass behind me here as I'm talking. But yeah, that completely spaced my mind. There it is. Till I got over here, that somewhere on this road the other day there was a house there was a police standoff in, because apparently someone wanted for homicide. I don't know if it was in the house, I don't know if they ran into the house, I don't know. But there was a police standoff the other day. I didn't hear any shots. I think it was Thursday though, and we were up in a different city celebrating my birthday, as you know. So I don't know exactly where, but it was here. So weird, because look, our neighborhood's over there, and I am here on the sidewalk. But I'll talk to you more when we get there, okay? Okay. Thought I'd just chime in and tell you. Okay, it was not really long at all, but I'm here. I'll show you a few things since I fixed my watch thing. Wow, school starts apparently Thursday for middle school. But I want to show you something. I'm going to try to cross real quick because I don't want you to see the name of the middle school. But I tell you, I'm not joking. I think I've said this before, that you can't really see the graves, but literally right there is the graveyard, and my house is just over there somewhere. So see? Oh, hold on. I told you, I live a 5-minute walk from the graveyard. Now, of course, I didn't take the quickest route, because I'm trying to exercise, but I'm not joking. It's right up there. Anyway, we're here. This is not the middle school I went to either. I kind of went to the preppy school, middle school on the hill, where the kids were dicks, where a kid, he threatened to break my arm if I didn't bring gum the next day to give him a piece. Yeah. And he wasn't like a bully type either. He was the quote-unquote star athlete, even though he really wasn't that good. But yeah, threatened to break my freaking arm over a piece of gum because I didn't give him one. People are jackasses, okay? Especially men. I get why you don't want to date us, ladies, but like at the same time, please date me. Anyway, probably weird going up to a school with a phone out, but I promise I'm just vlogging. We're gonna go walk the track though, so I'll see you after. Okay, we are on the fourth and final lap around the track. Actually took about maybe, I don't know how long. I'm in lane 1, which I know is the shortest. I mean, it's weird because I know every lane equals a mile, but the inside lane is the shortest, which makes no sense. But I've been doing that. I've been on the inside lane. I've been walking mostly. I jogged a little bit, but we're on the final lap. Had to just chime in. Over there, when I was like in the Little League baseball, shout out Little League World Series going on now. Sadly, our Washington team that made it to Williamsport from Tacoma fortunately lost out the other day. But hey, good run, kids. Not many kids get to go to Williamsport, and they did. That's an achievement in itself. But we used to practice over here. Now it looks locked and gated, but we used to practice over there. And now I haven't even swung off the tee since last summer. Well, not true. I did a little bit earlier this year. I think I went over to the baseball park and made a TikTok trying to audition for the baseball bat bros. They didn't ever see it. But yeah, we're coming in on the lap. We're at about 6:30 time-wise. So my mom is probably close to coming over to the bridge. She is stopping at Walmart tonight, so I have a little time, but should probably start heading back towards the house. You know? But no, it was good. It felt really good to get out here on the tracks. Nice and, oh, that's a yellow jacket I almost stepped on. That would have been bad if it lived. But, yeah. Head back to the house. Meet her, but it feels good. There's a really good breeze out here. But, yeah. We'll chime in a little bit in a sec. There's more people coming to the track, and I don't want to seem weird talking. Although they might think I'm vlogging. Probably do. Anyway, see you in a few. Okay. Kind of away from the school. Doesn't look as weird filming. You know, again, I promise, I'm just vlogging. Me exercising outside. I promise. I promise. I'm not Diddy. I'm not Trump. I'm not Epstein. I'm me. But another sad fact about this road we're walking next to. A few years ago, a high schooler decided he had enough of his life, and with 3 of his friends in his car, this road, he decided to do 100 and jump. He jumped the incline up there and pretty much cleared the slough, and they all sadly perished upon impact, which sucks, because those friends of his, they probably weren't feeling the same. They were probably trying to make him feel better, being with him, hanging out. And he decided that wasn't enough. So as someone who's experienced maybe similar feelings, don't do it, no matter how bad you feel. Don't ever do it. Someone who's had those feelings, as someone who has had family experience those feelings and also taken their own life, like we talked about, don't ever do it. Seek help from wherever you can, whether it be a therapist, whether it be family or a friend, even a stranger. Heck, I'm not religious, but talk to a pastor. They'll listen. Talk to a nun. They'll listen. Just talk to someone. Because you know, sometimes therapy doesn't help. Sometimes religion doesn't help. Find someone to talk to never end up like the kid who did 100, jumped the incline. Don't be like my cousin. Heck, could argue don't kind of be like me. Although I found someone to talk to, and now I'm better for it. So always, 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 if you ever feel that way, wise words from Mr. Wilds of the Pacific Northwest here. Talk to someone. Like I said, it doesn't have to be a therapist if you can't afford it. It can be a family member, a friend. Said, even if you're not religious, you can go to church for free. Talk to a pastor. Talk to a nun. You can talk to someone there. They'll listen. You don't have to be religious to go there. They will sit there and they will listen. Now, they might answer in a way that is religious, but they'll listen. They'll listen to your pain, and they will try to help. Sorry, cars come in multiple directions on 2 different crossings. But yeah, I'm a sad fact, just always find someone to talk to. They're everywhere. Okay? They're everywhere. Anyway, I'm gonna finish my walk. I'm gonna cut it a bit short. I'm gonna finish this kind of little loop because it's now 6:40. So my mom will probably be home in 20 minutes. So I can't do my full loop. But yeah, it's good. It's cool. I'll probably show you more of the track next time. Or maybe I also had a thought. I don't know if it'll fit. I'll check when I get home. But and they're not like fully enclosed, but they're motorcycle helmets. If they fit, which I'm gonna kind of doubt they are because my stepdad's head size is kind of small. But if it fits, my stepdad never really rides his motorcycle anymore. In fact, he's thinking about selling it because they got the Corvette. If that fits, it might look doofy on me, but if it's a helmet that is rated safe enough for motorcycle ride, because it's one of those kind of, the typical helmets like Harley people ride, because he has a Harley that are like basically the bowls on top of your head. They're those. Again, I might like doofy wearing it on a bicycle, but again, if it's rated to keep your head safe if you fall off your motorcycle at speeds. So, if that fits, should be safe enough to wear while riding a bicycle. Again, will I look kind of doofy and silly and kind of weird in it? Probably. But as what was his name? He used to do like reviews on tools and stuff and science stuff. Crazy Russian Hacker, that was his name. As he used to say. And remember, safety is number 1 priority. And it is. So if it fits, I could just use that. For now, I'm going to finish my walk. We're at 4 miles. Probably get close to 5 by the end. Okay, we're home now. The time Mom would bring home dinner, she came home a little early. They're going out, so I'm about to make something myself. But let's go in the garage. Let's try on a helmet. Let's try on probably over on the bike or near the bike. Oh, there's one over there, but that might be my mom's. Or it might be it. Let's go try it on. No, that one's his. So we're gonna put you right there. Don't fall, please. This one's definitely my mom's because it's got ravens on it, but it's the first one I see. So let's try it out. This is a medium. Okay, around the chin, it would be a little tight because I don't think these right now. I loosened it up a little bit. But I'm afraid because I couldn't, it took me a sec to get it on hooked. Okay, head is actually not that bad. It's just around here. It's a little tight. So where's my stepdad's? There's no way he put his helmet in a bowling ball bag, is there? I feel like this should be a bowling ball. And by George, I was right. This had to be my stepdad's older brothers. We got a bowling ball. Too small for my fingers. Okay. Where the heck is his helmet? I mean, that's his son's old baseball helmet, but I don't think that's gonna work. So where the heck is his helmet? I thought it was like up here. But I don't feel it. Maybe it's in the back of his bike? I don't see it over here. Next to it. Not on the towels. Is it in his side bag? I don't think I can actually open that without a key. Because it's a glide. Huh. Let me fiddle with my mom's a little more. More specifically this side, right? Here. Because believe it or not, for a medium, this actually fits on my head. It's snug, but it's not like super tight. So it's not actually that bad at all. Oh. We're locked in. And it's actually not that bad. Like I said, I can see it in myself. I look a bit doofy with this kind of helmet on, especially if I'm going to be riding a bicycle, but this kind of fits. So, let me loosen it up a little. Like maybe there. Oh, yeah, that's kind of good right there. Let me loosen, see if there's one more thing I can loosen, or if it comes out. No? Yeah, this isn't bad at all. I mean, it's a little, especially when I talk, but it's bearable. It's completely bearable. And then it comes off. Huh. Surprising, my mom's helmet fits. Huh. Maybe I don't need a helmet to buy one. I'll just use one. Oh my God. Oh my God. It's got the flip down shades. Oh my God. Look at me. Oh my God. How am I single? God damn. Look at me. Strut it. Look at me. I'm a sexy bitch right now. Like, come on. Like, looking like this, I'm probably saving some areas from drought right now with all the wetness going on. Anyway, so this fits. We'll have to plan out a ride next week. I probably would do it depending on what my stepdad is doing, because like I said, my mom's working like it's not like 8 days straight. So I would want someone home. Be like, hey, I'm going for a bike ride, blah, 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 blah. But, yeah. We are looking so sexy right now. Hello, welcome to the final day of the vlog. I actually just got done editing the Pokemon. We're just waiting for it to export so I can upload it, but I'll give you a sneak peek at this thumbnail I just made. I didn't know I was just trying to make it look prettier, and I didn't know it was going to come out like this, but it kind of works with the theme I was going for, because he's just so powerful. He's blurring the screen because the chunk is going Super Saiyan. I mean, look at him. He's going, oink, as he charges up. Which could be a little bit of a spoiler, but you're going to have to watch the video to find out. The link will be down below. But yeah, I just finished up editing. We are, oh no, I want to hit the wrong thing. Oh, yeah, there we go. We are at about, we're 34% exported. It's gonna be an hour and 18 minutes because I had to do some stuff because I forgot. But yeah, we're done editing. Now we're just kind of sitting and waiting. It's about 3 o'clock. I'm probably gonna go down and eat a little bit of a late lunch. I don't know if we're gonna go for a walk again today. Not that my feet are sore, it's just I don't have any shorts that already haven't been stinky sweated in, and because I just changed last night, so I don't want to change again so quickly. I mean, like, shirt and underwear are fine, but like, don't do anything in the shorts. I can wear them for a few days, which makes me think I need more shorts, but I don't have enough room in my drawers. Well, maybe I do. I don't know. I might be able to. I have to go through my socks again because there's a bunch of missing pair. Gotta go through them. Find missing pairs, and I could maybe fit all of my socks into one drawer, and then that opens up another drawer for shorts. I know I need more workout tees, that's for sure. Because I had to wear my really old David Ortiz shirt. Because, I mean, I have, like this. This is a Lakers, but it's 23 LeBron James. And even though I got it at Ross, he doesn't play for the Lakers anymore now. He plays for Philadelphia. So, it could be worth money now. Because it's the GOAT of NBA. And he doesn't play with the Lakers anymore. But it kind of shows off my belly. But I guess we're trying to lose weight so that doesn't happen. I got a couple more. Like I got this one. It's a stretchy workout tee. I got... Actually, that's kind of it for like stretchy athletic workout tees. Well, I guess there's this purple one. So one more. But in terms of short sleeve, that's the last one. I have a couple of long sleeve. Well, okay, maybe. It's not really stretchy, but it's a Portland number 0 Lillard, because he's back with Portland. I got it after he left. But other than that, it's really just shirts that I probably should get rid of because they don't fit me anymore. Some golf shirts. I don't have many workout shirts anymore. Clean right now. Maybe means I should probably do my laundry. But, the main part is specifically the shorts and underwear because they don't fit because I still got in this drawer this many clean pair left. This drawer, this many clean pair left. A bunch of shirts. Gotta separate the workout and smaller tees from the normal stuff. But still a bunch of shirts. But anyway, yeah, I'm just kind of sitting. I'm just kind of waiting. Like I said, I think I'm going to go eat some lunch. And then I don't know. We'll figure it out. But yeah, Pokemon Finish. It's going to be uploaded today. You're going to get the link tomorrow when this video is posted. Okay? Okay. Hey everyone, it's me. So Pokemon is uploaded. It's about a little after 7 now. It's 7:10. It's probably going to be it for the vlog this week. But I was kind of thinking, especially with some of the stuff I said yesterday, and I've decided I don't care how it looks. I know what I'm doing. So I'm probably also going to this week, just outside in general, because I'll show you a picture I've taken on my phone before, and while the quality is good, I want to go around here, and I plan on going on a bike ride. We're going to take some pictures with this of some animals. Like I said, out there, because there's, like the picture I'm I'll show it right now. Some ducky standing on a log. And yes, this camera is good. Cell phone cameras are league and above better than cell phone cameras when this came out. Because this camera, at the minimum, is a 17-year-old camera. It's good. But believe it or not, even though phone technology has taken a huge steps and forwards in 17 years, this old camera still probably takes better photos. So we're gonna do it. I don't care how it looks, me walking around near a playground with a digital camera. I know what I'm doing. I'm not doing the things that it looks like. I'm taking pictures of animals. I don't give a hoot, because that's all I'm gonna be doing, is taking pictures of animals. I don't care what other people think. We're going to take some pictures of some animals. We're going to take some pictures of some duckies. Hopefully we can maybe see some painted turtles. And I'll, of course, upload them to my personal Instagram. I should probably make a gaming Instagram for one and maybe an Instagram for this too. But for now, I'll probably just post it on I will post them on my personal and then just take screenshots of my personal Instagram, crop out my profile, and just throw them up on the video when I do. But we're going to do it. I'm saying screw it. I don't care what people think. I know what I'm doing. I'm not doing anything wrong. I'm just taking pictures of nature. Let people think what they want. Because in the end, it's just going to be nature. Although to get some practice, I do kind of wish I still had some of my... Because even up to, I think last year, I used to have some wrestling action figures. Just to get some practice. I could, always set them up outside doing things and just practice photography. But we're going to be learning on the fly with animals and nature. There's a crane, like I said, out over that direction in the part of the slough, the water will be icky, but I'm trying to get the ducks. But over back that way, there's, like I said, I showed you, there's some duckies that stand on a log. But over that way, behind some of the newer development on the walking path, it's very weedy in the slough. They actually cleared it out last year, and everything just grew back immediately. So there's water under there, but it's mostly just like water plants on top. That's all you see. But over that way, and I'll show you a picture of here now, I've also got on my phone, is of a crane sticking his head out of the grass, and you can see it. And I shared it to my friends, and I put a gif of, Jurassic Park 1, Muldoon with a Spaz 12 trying to hunt the raptors that escaped, seeing the raptor next to him and going, clever girl. And it got great laughs. But I'd love to get a picture of that. Like I said, if we are able, which I'm hopefully planning to, go on a bike ride with the helmet. I'm probably going to take a little, like, I don't know how to explain the bags. Are the bags you throw over your shoulder. Like, most people use them to, like, put their gym clothes in, throw it over both your shoulders, and they come with a string that you stretch out that close the top. Have one of those. I would probably put my, like, adventure hat in, as I call it, and then, when we find a place, if we make it all the way down to the lake, we can go, I'll swap out hat, helmet in the bag, other things in the bag, probably selfie stick that we're holding, obviously camera will be in there as well, because I'm not gonna, oh god, I almost tripped on my seat. I'm not gonna be lugging around the big briefcase it comes in. Or, I don't know if I want to go that far yet. I just want to test the limits and kind of the looks of the helmet. What we'll probably end up doing is not going into the city. We'll probably end up going down to the river, which is just over, which is that way. Or not the river, because the river's technically also right there. I mean the boat ramp area, because there's a big beach there, boat ramp. There's some ships out there. I could take some photos of the ships. If there's, there's a lot of seagulls out there. I can get some seagulls. Probably won't see any fish. I don't even know if they have bike thing to lock up your bike down there. I might just have to find a light pole. A street lamp pole that's like 20 feet tall to lock my bike to. But we'll go down there. We'll try to take some pictures. Sorry, eyes kind of itchy. But yeah, that's going to be the plan for next week. I'm just going to kind of chill the rest of the night. I'm cooking dinner right now. Going to cook some dinner. While I wait, I'm going to put some figures that I still have in boxes up there. So still haven't done that yet. But I'm going to do that. And then it's probably not going to be the best, but I really do need to clean my shower. So I'm probably going to eat, relax for a little bit, and then maybe around like 8:30, kind of, obviously not with my clothes on, I'll be in there, old birthday suit activated, which you won't see, but I'll be in there, and I'll probably be spraying down my tub, cleaning it out, swapping out, because I need a new shower mat in there, because my other one's kind of dirty on or under it, but like under it on the tub and just under the mat in general. So that's just gonna be my night. So might as well just end it now. We're gonna eat and then we're gonna chill for a little bit longer, and then we're gonna clean my bathtub, clean my shower. I mean, I said bathtub because it is a bathtub. It's a tub, curtain, shower combo. But I gotta put new curtains up too. That's what I also gotta do. I gotta get new because they're both pretty dirty. I know I have clean inside shower curtains. I don't think I have enough. I don't think I have a. Did we get rid? I don't know if we got rid of that other outside shower curtain because it was just getting too bad. I don't know, but either way, it is something I have to do, and so I must do it because it needs to be done. It needs to be cleaned. It won't be the best clean because I probably won't be, because normally you're supposed to like spray, leave it kind of soak, grind off the grime and stuff for a bit. But I got a scrubber, so we'll spray, scrub, spray, scrub, spray, scrub. So we're gonna clean it as best as we can in the limited time we can. Well, I would probably go for a walk tomorrow. I will probably, before said walk, I will probably spray it down again. So when we go for a walk outside, it's kind of self cleaning, getting some more of the grime off while we walk, and then we come in, maybe do a little more scrubbing if needed, then wash it down, and then shower, and hopefully it'll be even cleaner than we're gonna make it tonight. It'll be sparkly clean. Probably not, because where we live is the first time I've personally encountered hard water, and I'm just always I've said it before, I believe, on here. I'm always constantly cleaning that shower. Like, again, I've said this before. I have never had to clean a shower in my life. One, because my mom would do it, but two, most of the time we had, like sliding doors or the stand-up showers that didn't really need to be cleaned. Also, we didn't have to deal with hard water, so it didn't really get that grimy inside to begin with. Like, of course, you still want to clean it every once in a while, but it was never like how it is now, where the water is so hard where I have to clean it like literally like every 2-3 weeks. It's so crazy. And maybe that's when you're supposed to do it even normally. I don't know. But I've never had to clean a shower like this before, like constantly like this before. It's just weird. And it's kind of annoying because it's like because I'm just constantly cleaning it when I just never really had to before. So that's my plan for tonight. Plan for next week. Take photos of cute animals, maybe some nature if there's no animals, like I said, or even, like I said, if there's ships out there kind of waiting to go further down the river, because the mouth of the Columbia is not super far away from me. So, but the river kind of thins from its wideness a little bit. So sometimes, especially if we go out to the boat ramp, you can see big cargo ships docked out there because either there's an equally large one coming from Portland, because Portland's the other way on the Columbia River. Because which can I say is weird? I go like the Columbia River right here is like right that way, and it runs west to east. But yet, Portland is south of me. Yet I could follow the river. I mean, it definitely goes south some point, but like, not full south. Like, it goes like southeast. So like, it's not all straight, but say it's straight. And then when you head to Portland, it kind of goes like this. Not like this. It goes like at an kind of like an angle, and then kind of loops up. And then it goes more east, and then it goes north. It goes north, up to the east side, up to the Snake River, up over east side of the mountain, through the gorge. So, but yeah, so there could be ships out there. We could take some pictures of the ships. I said there'll be seagulls. Might just take, if there's some cool driftwood on the beach, we might just take some pictures of the driftwood too. It's something to try to do, something to learn. You know, something that could help in the future. And like I said, you know, I've always, one of the hopes is, of course, I want to make it big on here myself, but if someone sees this, and as I'm getting better and better at editing, someone sees my editing style who's bigger than me, and they go like, hey, I'm thinking about getting my own editor. Would you like to be my editor? And I would be like, very much so, yes. It's a paying job. I will edit your videos. Which, you know, a lot of the Vanos crew, some of their editors have gone on to make their own big successful channels and have their own editors. Like, I think one of the bigger ones is, I believe, it's just right, but one of the bigger ones I know off the top, I believe, is Smitty. You know, the Canadian milk bag guy. That's his emblem. It's a bag of milk because he's from Canada. I don't remember which of the Vanos crew he was an editor for, but I know he was an editor for one of them, and now he's gone on to his own success on YouTube and Twitch and things. And then, you know, I know there's more, and not even just Vanos crew. There's other people who have edited for people that have made their own things. So that would help, and you know, photography too. People always love photography. So if I can become somewhat decent photography, I don't know, maybe I could join one of those amateur contests and be like, here's my photo, and I could maybe win some money that way too. So yeah, we're always trying to learn here. I'm trying to do different things. I'm trying to, now that like we saw yesterday, it looks doofy. I look really doofy in it. But if I could wear the motorcycle helmet to ride a bike, because if it can save your life on a motorcycle, it should dang sure be well enough to save me on a bicycle. Kind of opens up a whole new little world for us to explore on these vlogs. Instead of just always watching me like, hey, I'm inside, I'm going to edit, and then I'm going to go for a walk. Now we can add, hey, we're going to go for a bike ride and we're going to go explore. And, you know, there's, like I said, we'll probably go not super far. We'll probably just go that way to the boat ramp area, to the river. You know, small first steps, see how it goes. And then expand from there. So, like, we go there. I'm just like, oh, let's go. The lake's pretty far into town, but it's like, oh, let's go to the lake. Oh, let's go up to where I used to live on the hill. Although I don't know where I park my bike. Because I don't know if the people I know still live up there anymore. Because I haven't seen her at her job in a while. Alright, sounded like someone was getting in my stepdad's truck and they just left to go check my stepsister's, which is my stepdad's son's or daughter's mail, because they are staying at their house in Wyoming right now. But I don't know where I could park my bike, but there's a little greeny forest up there that I haven't been in for years. I think it would be cool. I could go walk around, see if there actually might be two people that still live up there, or maybe I could store my bike. Anyway, but there's me and one of my friends at the time when we lived up there. We used to have a fort. Could go up there, see if it's still kind of standing. Maybe take some pictures of old decaying fort. Like I said, there's a bunch of dang geese and stuff at the lake. I don't know how much you want to see pictures of Canadian geese, though. they annoy you like they do everybody up here. There's just, there's other parts of town we can go visit. There's another, like, 2 rivers. I don't know. But finding out that motorcycle helmet does fit. Although, I should probably, when he gets home, to my stepdad, where his is. Because his is probably a little bit bigger than my mom's, which means it's probably might fit a little further down on the head so it doesn't look as goofy, and the clip around the neck is probably not as tight, even though, as I said yesterday, it was manageable. But it probably fits better. I'll talk to him about it. But yeah, with finding that out, actually being able to go on a bike, I gotta find the bike pump from the tires, because he has an air thing that you have to plug in and does it, and it does it really fast, but I don't want to set that all up. We had a handheld bike pump. I don't know where it went. But I'll probably have to use that anyway. But being able to ride a bike will open so many more, at least adventures around town, up. You know? Like, we don't even have to go shopping. We can just go and be like, hey, let's go to the... Or we don't have to buy anything. We're like, hey, let's go look at the thrift shops. Hey, let's go drive by a hotel in town that has been on Hotel Hell with Gordon Ramsay. It's true. It's been on Hotel Hell. I'm not going to tell you what episode. Although, at this point, like I said, I haven't said the name, but it might not be hidden where I live. But my city has been on there. It's hotel. Owner sucked. I can go there. I can go, which is kind of around our civic center near the public library. There's a cool, like, old school steam engine train kind of on it / the community college's property. I don't know why we have it, but it's cool. I could take pictures of the squirrel bridges around town. There's another hint. My town is famous for squirrel bridges. So it opens up a whole new category, whole new adventures that we can go on maybe once a week. But for now, I've already rambled for 20 minutes. My food's probably almost done. So yeah, if you made it this far into the vlog, as always, leave a like, subscribe if you're new, share the video with some friends, leave some comments down below, and I'll see you next video, or next week. Bye!